Okay, let me make another video while I still feel like making videos. Yeah, I don't know if I will have the motivation to make many videos. But, where do I put that? I just wrote this earlier. I'm gonna. I am spirit. I didn't want capitals, but this program is auto correcting it. I wanted lowercase. I believe in aliens. Aliens are real. I'm using capitals. That was intentional. Or should I say aliens with a lowercase? Oh, you don't need the believe the evidence or the existence of aliens is overwhelming. Now, it's not as obvious as, say, humans existing or animals existing or planets existing, but the evidence is there if you look for it. Yes, the evidence is there. But more than aliens, there is something else which is far more important. And that something is spirituality or consciousness or invisible things. When I say the word spirituality, people always mistake it with or think of religion. Religion is such a repressive force of control. Well, that may be the case, but what I'm talking about is something about reality, you know. I believe we have a soul. I have a soul, lowercase or capital. There is something to me that is more than flesh and blood. Yeah. It is a recognition of who I am. I know I exist and my existence is not dependent on my body. I do feel that. I feel like who I am is not it's not my body. As someone once said, our bodies are containers for something. It is I have a feeling that I will live after death. I have this feeling. I don't know if it's a feeling or I have to be more precise. I don't know. I don't know if I will live after that. I don't have the knowledge. But I have I have a hope. No, it's not. That's not the right word. It's not hope. It's more like it's more like in order to be alive, I have to connect with my soul, and my soul doesn't exist in my body. My soul exists beyond time, space. So it's like if I want to live, if I want to live, like truly live, have vitality, have vitality, a confidence, certainty, kind a measure of certainty in life. I have to connect with my soul, and my soul does not exist in my body. My soul exists beyond space and time. It is an immaterial. My soul is an immaterial, immortal, what do you call it? An immaterial, immortal state of being. I have a feeling I'm a very old person, an old soul or soul. I feel that my existence is ancient. I am not even sure I had a beginning. I think I always was. Sort of like it feels like I'm saying I'm God or something, but I don't know, that's maybe God or the creator or the eternal source consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Maybe that being creates individual souls, or it could be that we are fractals of the eternal one. Uh, um, this world is lying to us. Maybe it's controlled by people or beings or aliens who are jealous of us, jealous of humans, or the human soul. Maybe we live forever, we are immortal beings, and these other life forms are jealous of that, and maybe even trying to farm us on this planet to try to figure out how to get a soul like ours. I've heard that theory that the Greys are jealous of us because we have a soul and they're interested in the soul. And I've heard some people say that the soul itself is a technology, like it's an engineered thing, like it's not something that just exists. Like the souls are created by with intention, design by other intelligent, non-human intelligences. I've heard people say that. I think this planet is a miserable place to be on. It's run by fools and psychopaths. It's no place for an old soul like me. And there are lots of people who feel the same way, I think. Yeah, I'm not a fan of modern science, um, because scientific materialism is an ideology that is it's a closed-minded system, because they assume that there's not, if you cannot put it under a microscope, it doesn't exist. And that's not true. That's not how you deal with reality. Reality exists whether you can study it or not. My consciousness cannot be seen in a microscope. Brain waves are not consciousness. Okay, the brain is just an organ that controls the body, in my opinion. The consciousness, you can't see the consciousness, but it exists. I exist. I am conscious. I exist. And everyone else, yeah. So, if we want to understand reality, we have to we have to contend with the fact that there are things which we cannot study scientifically, and we have to contend with that. Um, and now I'm interested in the reality, not just what we can put in a microscope or whatever. That's not that interesting. I mean, if you can't understand reality, what's the point? I mean, what are you? Yeah, science is useful for certain technologies and things like that, but that's not, that's just you're just creating things to help you to live and stuff. But understanding reality is more than just science, because you have to contend with your consciousness, and no one knows how the universe began. And the Big Bang theory is false, and they have this new problem, the crisis in cosmology. Here's this scientist. He wrote a book called the Big something, or something about the Big Bang never happened or something, and you know because there are these huge structures in the universe. The James Webb Space Telescope is finding all these huge structures. Is it like? And in order for those structures to have formed, it takes more than the time that is speculated for the Big Bang, which is also the universe began 15 billion years ago. No, actually, it seems, from what I understand, trillions of years. Trillions of years. There are structures in the universe which seem to suggest that they would have taken trillions to form. So, but that's not the James Webb Telescope didn't find that out. That one was more like billions of light years across. That it would have taken a long time to form. But anyway, so let's see, and Gobekli Tepe again. History. What was the mainstream view of history? Oh, civilization just began, what, 6,000, what is it, 6,000 years ago, or is it 8,000 years ago? And and then now they found out Göbekli Göbekli Tepe. What was this, like? Wait, this is 10,000 years ago, or 9,500 B? Anyway, you guys know what I'm at. And then they even found this pyramid somewhere in Indonesia or something, which is like 20,000 years old, but they're trying to cover it up and saying, oh no, that's not a pyramid, that's not a pyramid. Um, See, our history, the mainstream science, the mainstream archaeology, the mainstream historians, they're just like, they're not telling us the truths. Go back. So, man, what the hell is wrong with this? It's not giving the proper link. Where is my link? Why does it look weird? It's because of those stupid symbols. Anyway, you can Google go back here, Tepe. Anyway. Yes, there's evidence Atlantis is real. Here's if you want some information on that. And let me see. I've started watching this video, but here are some good videos on Atlantis. Oh, here's one. To Edgar Casey, who made predictions, and Plato talked about Atlantis. Yes, there have been advanced civilizations. See how much people are not being told the truth? Why are they hiding this from us? I think the aliens might be involved. It might be, or it might just be humans because they don't want. Knowledge is power, right? If the very few have the knowledge, they can control the many by manipulating through information, warfare, propaganda. Anyway, so yes, see, uh, I am not a fan of science. Scientific materialism is not good. Scientific materialism not good. Uh, religion. No, wait a minute. Religion. Look, spirituality. Even the word spirituality is being tainted with religion. I want something somewhere between science and spiritual. This is what we need. We need to go somewhere here, and this is where this is here. Here's some things about. Hmm. Ontology. The ontology. Yeah, this. You see. I don't know if there's some. Anyway, this might be a good. If we need to go, because the aliens aren't flying using rockets. If you do research into the UFOs and aliens, you figure out that psychic phenomena is a real thing. It's an important thing that the alien craft are like biological craft, and the pilots connect with the craft through the mind. So there's this psychic connection, this connection between the biological craft, which has some kind of a consciousness field or something, This is how consciousness might be a type of electromagnetic technology where, and there could be at the end of it, the source of it all might be a living, aware being. You can call that being God or source or consciousness or the great spirit or whatever you want to call it. Maybe that might be the foundation of everything, and we are just sort of fractals of it. But anyway, so I want somewhere between. I think this is where the future needs to go here. We need to go beyond the science is the only the if you can't put it under a microscope, it's not real. We need to go beyond that. I think the the national security state, the reverse engineering the UFOs. Those people understand the psychic stuff is real, but they don't want the mainstream. They don't want the mainstream people to remote viewing and all that. They don't want us, the average person, tinkering with this stuff, because this stuff is something they cannot control. They can't control this. And you know how governments are, they want to control everything. So they want you to think this is nonsense, so you don't deal with it, because if they can't control it, you're gonna have a lot of power, I guess. But, I mean, I haven't done a lot of personal study or practice into this. I don't have a lot of. I haven't done a lot of spiritual practices, or because I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. I'm struggling with eating properly. Uh, I need to work on my self discipline. Uh, anyway, yeah. The past few days I've been eating these vegan pizzas, spending money on this, and it's like I shouldn't be doing this. I need to get my act together, man. I need to start. It's so difficult. It's like I gotta get my shit together. It is so difficult to focus on something and motivate, and it's just so difficult for me. Anyway.